Talk about China because it is at it again, as it is now provoking India, and that too through a standard map that seems to have now been released on part of the China media reports, which it seems to have wrongly incorporated when it comes to Indian territory, Arunachal Pradesh, and parts of the Indian territory which continues to remain an integral and an inalienable part of India, not just Arunachal Pradesh, even parts of Aksai Chin, the Taiwan disputed area, and even when it comes to areas like of South China Sea, when there has been several of those countries that have been staking claim. Now the map employs a method that seems to be involving national boundaries to depict China's perspective on global geography, and it how seems to alter the same. Of a particular significance is also that of the inclusion of Arunachal Pradesh and Aksai Chin, both of the areas that has long been a subject to conflicting claims between China and India. India time and again, even when China remained as an integral part of India. India meanwhile has consistently reiterated this stance and has repeatedly said that the state of Arunachal Pradesh has always been, will always remain an integral part of the country.
Anyone can put out what they want. The fact of the matter is, India knows its territory. Prime Minister Modi's government is clear and has reposed our full faith in our armed forces to defend our territory, which they do so. And India, every part of it that is part of India, the Parliament has also said so, any inch that is with another country has to come back to India.
This latest provocation also comes in the backdrop of Prime Minister Modi and the Chinese President brief meeting that happened between Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi in the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Johannesburg. China, meanwhile, in its official statement after the meeting said that better ties between the both nations are conducive to peace and stability. And it also said that both nations must safeguard tranquility in border regions. Now, on one hand, China seems to be stressing on better solution for border issues. On the other hand, it seems to be releasing and coming out with a map which the territorial claims that it is now staking claim on India's territory. So is China actually walking the talk or not? Because this is the latest provocation that is now coming in from a neighboring country.
China has always done this mischief of always showing certain parts of our country in their country's map. And all these tactics that China is using is to instigate India, but then India is ready for any kind of eventualities. It is ready at the borders and it is ready always. China's policy has been of expansion, and that is why, to show that all these areas of our country are a part of China, is one of its expansionist policy that it is trying to claim our territorial lands. But India is very, very alert. Indian Army is alert at the borders, and we know when to take an action and how to take an action.
Now, with this move, the new China map has given an opportunity to the opposition to attack the centre, as the opposition continues to raise questions over the LAC issue since long. And once again, the opposition has slammed the centre over the latest provocation by China, saying that centre must tell the actual truth to the nation.
The starting point would be that the government should publish a white paper on what has happened between April 2020 and the August of 2023 on the line of actual control. The starting point for the NDA BJP government must be a candid admission of all the facts, the unvarnished truth as to what has happened on the line of actual control between April 2020 and the August of 2023. This nation deserves to know the truth.
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री ने देखना चाहिए। अभी ब्रिक्स में गए थे तो चाइना के प्रीमियर को मिलकर आए हैं, गले लगाए हैं हमेशा की तरह, और उसके बाद ये चाइना का मैप आता है तो ये सवाल जो है उनको पूछना चाहिए, आपको कैसा लगता है? हमको, हमारा तो दिल टूट जाता है देखकर। राहुल गांधी ने जो बात कही है वो सच है कि लद्दाख में पेंगोंग वैली तक चाइना घुस गया है, हमारी जमीन चाइना ने खा ली है। ये राहुल गांधी की बात सच है, हमको भी मालूम है। अरुणाचल में चाइना घुसने की कोशिश करते हैं। करो सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक, हिम्मत है तो चाइना पर, हिम्मत है तो चाइना पर सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक करके दिखाइए।
Well, I think this is mischief in fact, a very, very serious mischief that China has been doing for a very, very long time. Constantly, they keep taking out these maps in which Arunachal Pradesh gets included. They include Aksai Chin. Sometimes arbitrarily, they'll put in certain other parts of disputed territories, even territories in which we are there. You know, it's been part of India historically. They try and put them as part of them. This is a kind of very devious and an evil way in which China has been doing this for a very, very long time. I was hoping that ever since this had come, the MEA or the government would have come out with a strong rebuttal and basically stated that these are completely incorrect maps.
जाकर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के शीर्ष जो नेतृत्व है, देश के जो प्रधानमंत्री हैं, मिलते हैं जाकर के उनके राष्ट्राध्यक्ष से मिलते हैं और फिर मैप जारी होती है। पहले भी हम लोग लगातार कह रहे थे कि भारतीय सीमा में जिस तरह से चीन ने घुसपैठी जमा बैठी है और केंद्र की सरकार चुप्पी साधे बैठी है। देखिए, देशवासी कभी भी इस देश का 1 इंच हिस्सा कोई दूसरा राष्ट्र हमारे जमीन पर दावा करे, ये कतई स्वीकार नहीं कर सकता है।